Okay. I looked it up. There is 6 chapters, and I spent like 5 hours. Holy shit, this is a bigger map than the other one. I spent like 5 hours on before I got to chapter 2, just on chapter 1. Take a bus somewhere. Don't take the bus. Okay. Funky pump contraption. Okay, let's check the lighthouse. Probably introduce yourself before you start poking at his stuff. But I want to poke at his stuff. Excuse me, are you a lighthouse keeper? Sorry to bother you, my name's Leroy Tires. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. You okay? Oh yeah, I just ain't talked out loud in a while, I get rusty. I see, lighthouse is keeping a lonely job, huh? Well, it's solitary, that's for sure. I ain't mind it though, ain't exactly a people person. What can I do for you? What does a lighthouse keeper actually do? Well, it used to be I had to light the lamp every sundown and then douse it again at sunrise to save on fuel. Used to be. Well, it was an oil lamp. We got hooked up to the electrical grid a couple of years ago, though, so now I just leave it on all the time. About all I have to do now is change the bulb every once in a while. Sounds very peaceful. Oh yeah, that is nice and quiet and plenty of time on my hands. I must have a bunch of hobbies. Oh yeah, got a book and a whittling knife and plenty of middle distance to stare into. Yeah. How'd you get into this line of work? Oh, my family's always been lighthouse keepers on both sides. Mom and Pa kept lighthouses within inside of each other. Used to wink the lights back and forth for once in a while. Oh, that's kind of romantic. You know, I never did find out how I was actually born. What? Anyway, there was something you needed. You see an old compass around here? Directions, kind of the circle directions. Got an old one I picked up at an estate sale about 20 odd years ago, I reckon. I'd show it to you, but it's upstairs and the lighthouse flooded. Flooded? Yeah. Fill her up to the top. Have a look through the window there, and you might see a fish pass by. How'd that happen? Pump broke. No, I mean, how does a lighthouse just fill up with water? We aren't even below sea level here. Sometimes with the tides, I reckon. This is a lake. Anyhow, I need a Glaxton valve to fix the pump. There's hardware store down the road a piece if you've a mind to help out. Okay. There's hobo shit on his stove. Wait, he got the arcane. I'm not doing nothing with that. Check the mirror. Okay. Bed simple, very tidy. What book? War and Peace, huh? That's a hefty one. Line the book, heart marked now. Of course. Oh, looks like you just started. Been reading it about 5.5 years. Your bookmark is still in chapter 1. I was just about got up to the last sentence of it. I've been reading one word every day. War and Peace is almost 600,000 words long. Yeah, don't tell me how it ends. I won't. I know War and Peace. It's such a big ass fucking book. I feel like 600,000 might actually that sounds pretty accurate. It's like, I won't say it's an understatement, but that's ugh. One word. Hell, just reading a book once a day. That last chest set, do you whittle the pieces yourself? Yeah, it took me 16 years. It took you 6 months to carve each piece. Palms went quicker than the tall ones. But more or less, yeah, the horses are particularly tricky. No sense in rushing it. Wanna play a game? Can't, already got a game in progress. The only piece that's been moved is a single white pawn. Oh yeah, I went first. That was about 2 years ago. Who are you playing with? Nobody? Oh here, I'll play with you. You push one of the black pawns forward. Interesting. It's your turn. Don't rush me. I want to consider all the possibilities. Come back in 3 or 4 months. Right. That's me when I actually like play chess. I could never understand the clock, because I look at like every possible piece that can be moved, and then and think like what can happen after like 2-3 moves ahead. So I'll stare at the chessboard for like a good couple minutes before actually making the move. So no one would actually want me to play against me if I actually tried, because it would take forever. The render, you can see the lighthouse tower is entirely filled with water. Lighthouse keeper has put a little cork in the keyhole. Smart. Okay. I don't need the bus. Damn! No wonder he doesn't want to go to the hardware store himself. Molly points out a sign posted at Fork in the Trail, Sandwich Historical Village, and Witch Trial Museum. Ooh, witches! Let's go check it out. You like that kind of spooky stuff? It's the berries. Gets the blood pumping, you know? Well, if they have a haunted house, you have to promise not to shoot any of the actors. No promises. I'll check it out. The village of Sandwich is home to a terrifying witch cult until all the inhabitants were convicted and executed in witch trials in 1692. The village stood empty and uninhabited for hundreds of years. Come explore the town and learn more. This house was the residence of the Danforth family. Step inside and learn more. Shelves with identical jars of white stuff. Hey yo, this is sperm bank? Danforth residence has been converted into a gift shop for your convenience. Why not take home a jar of the sandwich cream that was the village chief's chief export besides witchcraft? Shelves laden with identical jars of white stuff. Black cat is staring glumpily at an empty dish labeled Hecate. An elderly woman smiles from behind the counter and sees what for sale. I want a sandwich cream because I'm pretty sure it goes with the 3 bags of like magical flour or whatever. Wait, rubbing paper is a quest item. Okay, as for rubbings of historical graves and such like that, thanks for advancements in rubber technology, you don't need any charcoal or anything. Like how it tells me it's a quest item, even though I haven't gotten the quest or anything to do with it. Putnam House, which partially burned down under extremely witchy circumstances. Certain guard is keeping a close eye on things in here, which honestly isn't very difficult since there's only 2. Hi there. Hello, welcome to Putman House. Please don't touch the exhibits. Excuse me, dude. Sorry, sir, I just get paid to stand here and keep an eye on things. I don't actually know anything about the exhibits. I guess that won't work. This plinth has an old book on it. It appears to be someone's diary. Oh yeah, the little description in the front, the plinth says Diary of Delia Putnam. So that confirms it. Mostly it doesn't look interesting enough to be worth deciphering the archaic handwriting and spelling. So you flip ahead to the last page, 6th of March, 1692. I hate that Peter Proctor so much. He thinks he can just go around being as mean as he wants to everybody, just because he has lots of money and lives in a big house and all. I should have used a much stronger curse. It would have been worth the trouble. Antique ragdoll on display here. Take a look. This ragdoll has a bunch of old pins and needles stuck into it. For some reason it has the word boring embroidered across its front. The little plaque on the front of the plinth says, witches frequently use special dolls called poppets to curse their enemies. This one was apparently made to target a Mrs. or Miss Boring. No one of that name is listed in the town records. And then in tiny text at the bottom of the plaque, the pins were not found with the poppet, but were added for demonstrational purposes. Okay, so I'm gonna find the date in the one building, go get some experience for that, and I'm gonna find someone who's gonna feel pins and needles somewhere. Trough may have been used to bathe human sacrifices before a ceremony. We don't have evidence of that, but it seems possible. We actually use this well for water, so please don't throw meat into it. Ooh, no fishing. I want to go fishing. Someone threw meat in it. Another one. And some more. 9. Fish up a little bit. Currency. It looks like you caught everything that was there. She's very dyslexic and wants to 96 me. Your sign reads, Sandwich Gazebo. Vagrants not welcome. That's not very friendly. What's she think? She doesn't give a shit. Nice gazebo. Sandwich's church also served as an ersatz, town hall, courtroom, racquetball court, and dark sorcery place. Oh. This sign is written in rough black wax. Today is the trial of Patricia Williams, who stands a cuz. The rest of the sign is too weathered and decayed to read. In 1692, the inhabitants of Sandwich were executed in the witch trials that were popular at the time, as evidenced by this old signpost announcing one such trial. The altar where the town's witch performed their horrifying sacrifices note the bloodstains. An old and dilapidated church altar, there are some brown splotches on the corner that could possibly be bloodstains. Nothing in here to take. I expected more loot. Traces of strange matter in these tubs prove that they were used for brewing all kinds of horrible potions. Sure. Sandwich boasted the county's very first tripartite outhouse. Please do not attempt to use it. It's very old. Whoa. More modern convenience has been provided for your modern convenience. Avail yourself. All three doors go to the same place. Flush. 25. Ooh. That's 3 sinks and this is one of them. Whoa. 25 experience just for that. That puts me at 91. Ooh. Oh, I forgot what I decided to already do. Because this is here, but oh yeah, muscle. It's the only thing I get for cheaper than 100 besides good eyesight. Like upping muscle, but everything else also needs to be upped as well. Max AP or HP is could be better. I don't care for sharp eyes or therapy. Oh wait, no, I think I was... Act earlier just guarantees I go first, I feel like. AP regeneration's really... Oh, yeah, I'm gonna try and save for 200, although I'm terrible at saving. Chase board has clearly been left out on display as an allegory for the battle between the good and evil. Black is winning, representing a warning for all good-hearted people to be vigilant against the encroaching forces of darkness. Oh, so just because they're black, they're evil. I see how it is. This Ares appears to depict several important ancestors of the Proctor family line, though due to the low resolution of embroidery used at the time, it's impossible to discern exactly who. Ares? It has been pointed out to us that this Ares is unlikely to have been manufactured in the capital of the Pas-de-Calais department of northern France, and therefore is merely a sparkling tapestry. You're not fond of this. You're not frond of this planet. These dried fronds are no historical significance. Oh, it's called a frond. No plaque on this table. It must have always been born. According to the county records, these were the most expensive stairs in the country. They go up a full 1.5 floors. Whoa. Go to the 2.5 floor. Whoa, half a floor. Whoa. The upstairs rooms are off limits while we catalog the contents. Please pardon our dust. This bedroom was traditionally given to servants as it was felt by the proctors that it would be less of a tragedy if they got up in the middle of the night and fell down the stairwell. Oh yeah, because you can just fall right here. Mrs. Proctor's bedroom is especially off limits while we figure out how to deal with the strange mold we found behind the wallpaper. Yeah, that's why it gets double roped off. Mr. Proctor's bedroom, home to the county's most exclusive collection of cravats. This was the bedroom of Peter Proctor, the only child of Nicholas and Abigail Proctor. This was the Proctor's spare room, where they kept spares of all expensive things they owned. This room is not part of the tour and is also not part of the house. Cool. This place really has like nothing to loot. It's literally just more or less some random ass museum. Little cemetery behind the church, and this is what I needed the quest item for. Thomas Danforth, Clarence Danforth, Clarissa Danforth, Patience Danforth, Bartholomew Danforth. Welcome to Sandwich Cemetery. Please be respectful to the graves. Also, check out how many of them were terrifying witches who were executed in the witch trials of 1692. Delia Putnam, Millicent Putnam, John Putnam, Joseph Putnam, Mary Ann Putnam. The tombstone is covered in lichen. Translate hobo code. Code reads, hollow tombstone, possible treasure. You check inside the stone and there is indeed some treasure. Satchel's lucky hat. Plus 30% meat drops. This thing has a solid gold hat band. There's a tag inside that says, property of Satchel Duggins, but help yourself if you find it in a hollow tombstone or something. Cool. Thanks. Proctor, our town founder. Nicholas Proctor. What the heck? He lived to be 230 years old. Alicia Proctor. Abigail Proctor. Beatrice Proctor. Peter Proctor. He was a duty head until the very end. Here's the thing. This is covered in lichen. Which has me think, I picked this rubbing paper up. Yeah, it's for making rubbings of historical graves and such like that. And yet, I looked at them all and nothing. Interesting. I've also talked to everyone here. I guess I've done everything as well. Okay. Hardware store. Walking through the woods around Chris. There's a huge spider. It jumps down out of nowhere and aims its butt right at your face and shoots a huge glob of web at you. Time slows down around you as the horrible sticky wad sails through the air directly at the part of your head where you keep all your most important sensory organs. Sorry, I guess that was a weird way to phrase that. I couldn't think of a good synonym for face. Dodge out the way. Duck and roll out of the path of the incoming goop and just keep rolling until you're completely out of its part of the woods. After a short hike, you find a small hardware store nestled in the sparse woods surrounding the lake. It's the very model of a down-home country hardware store, except it doesn't have any old-timers sitting out front chewing the fat. Maybe it's their day off, or maybe they ran out of fat. Okay. Hobo code. Nice man, asking for candy. Neat. Okay. Understand the purpose of any of these tools. Barrel has a joke price tag on it, 10,000 neat. Barrel of rusty nuts and bolts in case you want to buy some garbage, I guess. Painting also, okay. Ineffective pesticides. Hey, now that ain't part of the store. Yada yada. What is it? You're the proprietor, I presume. Hey, yeah, welcome to Valley Hardware, best hardware store in Crystalton Dream Valley. Why is that? Because it's the only hardware store in Crystal Dream Valley. Okay. Been a long time since I got to use that joke. Don't get many new customers or new jokes. What can I do for you? Ask for candy. Why, sure, here you go. Pulls out a piece of hard candy out of a jar into the counter. Hands it to you, thanks. That's about something else. A valve. Oh, sure, what kind you need? Oh, fuck. Glaston. Never heard that one. Maybe it was something else. Malston? They gotta be right. Those are only for coffee earnings. Snackston. Ooh, what's he need an iron lung valve for? Marston. That can't be right. Those are only for fish tanks. Glarston? That's a water cooler valve. It's not Glaston. Garpston? That's a toilet valve. Something else. Oh, Wixton. Those are only for tractor engines. McClaston. Pretty sure that ain't a thing. Clarkston. Oh, that's a lawn sprinkler valve. I'm pretty sure it's Glaxton, so I'm gonna go over it. A Glaxtone. Pretty sure that ain't a thing. Damn it. What about Claxon? Sounds like something for the clan. Can't be right. Those are only for iron lungs. Oh, really? Can I do something else after this, or no? Floxton, Wixton, Claxton, Maxton, Faxton, Flaxton, Huxton, Soxton, Saxton, Glockton, Slaxton, Slickton. Holy fuck, he keeps going. Okay, do not ask for something else. Just go Glaxton. Glaxton valve, well, shucks. They stopped making those things nearly a decade ago. I guess there's a slight chance there's still one in the back room. Ain't been back there since termites got at the inventory. Maybe after it got flooded. Anyway, it's a real biblical style of disaster back there. Here, I'll unlock the door for you so you can take a look around. If you find the Glaxton valve in that mess, you're welcome to it. Thanks. Mind your step in there. What do you have for sale? I'll take the comfy hat lining. I can make another hat comfy. Battery. Okay. Honestly, I take both. Fuse. Oh, I needed fuses. Yeah. I just remember one was for the house with the tentacles. I can go back there now. Cool. You know what? Matches are useful. Plus one. Oh wait, adds one physical armor to a pair of pants. Oh shit. Sure. Sharpening stone's good too. Ooh. People will hear you coming. Pros who value their toes a lot more than they value the rest of their feet. He used a plunger. Okay, I'm not interested in any of that. Oh, damn it. Blow its mind. Wow, powerful grit. Even though it's an inert powder, you're still pretty sure it's going to bully you. How rude. Holy fuck, let me get to the front here. Something's wrong with this door in the way. That termites and flooding doesn't really explain. Step through it. Step through the hole in the door and immediately feel a sickening lurch in your stomach and a burst of this was a bad idea in your mind. Like when you hit the first drop on a traveling carnival's rusty and hastily assembled roller coaster. After a moment, when the feeling has subsided enough, you open your eyes and look around. Looks like you're still in the same place you were, except someone came in and cleaned everything up while you weren't looking. Oh, cool. Workbench covered in tools. Fancy combat items. Scary bomb. Wait, yeah. Deals 5 spooky damage to all enemies. Reduces target's physical armor by 5. 3 AP and increase AP regen by 1. You know, that's a good one. 1917 on the wall. Looks brand new. I've traveled back in time. As you leave the storeroom, the shopkeeper spins around and you both stare at each other in surprise. You because the shopkeeper looks quite a bit younger than he did when you went in there, and him because, hey now, what the heck were you doing in the back room? How'd you get in there without me seeing you? Termite inspector. I didn't call for any termite inspector. No, I do surprise inspection, so termites won't find out in advance. Well, how'd you get past me? I'm very good at my job. Huh? Well, I don't accept you found any termites. I make my own custom pesticide. Yes, it seems to be pretty effective. I may have to go back in there for a follow-up check later, though. That's fine, I suppose. Just don't move stuff around too much. I like to keep it tight back there. No problem. Go to the horror store? Okay. Why is that? Well, shucks, nobody's ever asked me to justify that claim before. Is it because it's the only horror store in the valley? Ha! That's a good one. I'll have to remember that. I'm sure you will. What can I do for you? Outhouse rentals. You rent outhouses? I mean, you're renting out houses? Yeah, at least I was. Now the indoor plumbing's starting to get popular and there's no market for them anymore. Just got the one left, and after I'm calling it quits on putting up new ones. Can I rent the last one? Sure thing. You'll pay 200 me up front for the installation and half that each month afterwards for maintenance. What maintenance do you do? I dump some powder lime down the hole, clean out the ventilation pipes and check for splinters, and once the pit starts to get full, I'll move the outhouse over a couple yards and dig a new one for you. Plus you get a free subscription to the local newspaper. I'll do it. I have the meat to waste. Great, where do you want me to put it? At the Sandwich Museum? They've already got a pretty state-of-the-art toilet facility there, but, well, never hurts to have a backup, I suppose. Alright, I'll get the pit dug tomorrow and have that outhouse finished the day after. What else can I do for you? It's the only place I can have it put. I'd like to buy one of those Glaxton valves. Oh, sorry, government fillers bought my entire stock. What? Oh, yeah, for the big dam they're building, I can order you one, though. How long will it take? 6 to 8 weeks. Would you mind holding on to it for me if I'm not back away? Oh, sure, that's no problem. How long you figure? 11 years? What? No, forget how I said that's not a problem. Well, nuts. Listen, I can tell you they bought a heap more Glaxton valves than what they're going to need for that dam. If you go up their worksite, you might get the foreman to sell you one of their spares. Where is it? Southeast end of the valley. You got a map? Well, I have a postcard. Crystal Dream Lake. I've never heard of that, but it's got a little picture of a dam on it there, see? That's about the same place relative to here. Great, thanks. What do you have for sale? Couple of lining, fuse, couple matches. Oh, and everything's like half price as well. Cool. I have 11 and 1 oil. When did I get that? Never mind. Doesn't seem to be anything on the other side of this door. Sound barrel says not for sale. Cool. Back to the future. Go back through. Talk to him. Okay, I'll leave. See you, loser. Okay, want me to go to the dam? But I want to go to the museum first. Check out the... Yeah. Two things which are hard to describe, but let's say they're more or less like smoking holes in space through which you can see the faint light of distant and dying stars flow up to you with an air of menace. The two orbs squint at you, and Mr. Poindexter's voice echoes inside your head in a way that makes your eardrums itch. Ah, Mr. Tires, clearly you did not recognize the warning inherent in our last meeting. How predictable you are. Did you predict this hand gesture? I suppose you think you're clever. I dislike clever people. Well, that makes sense, considering how you're so deeply in love with yourself. Mr. Tires, you are interfering in affairs that do not concern you, and they are the affairs of very important and powerful people. I'm trying to find my uncle. How about you stop interfering in my affairs? This is your final warning, Mr. Tires. We are not playing games. Well, that's a shame. I could teach you a pretty good one. It's called 52 Pickup. You whip out a deck of cards and spray them at the orbs, which flinch and sputter in the flooding cloud of white cardstock. By the time Poindexter recovers his composure, you're gone. Why, you dirty, uncouth little... Next time we meet, I'll put you in your place. I'm adding littering to your list of crimes. Sneak away. Sure, I could have won the fight, but... Oh, I feel like it's a... Oh, I can fish again. It's from playing like Fallout and shit. I always like saddle shoes. Ride the ground like a horse. Call saddle shoes because, like a saddle, they're worn directly underneath the butt. Gotta cheat low. I always want to use like your speech whenever you can. God, steaming windpipe, you toss it in your fish sack. Fish in a sack. Looks like you caught everything here. Current value is you finished a soggy dish rag, a chunk of moldy onion, a cobbler's scrod, a bathypelagic cuskeel, a drummond, a bass, a nickelback lullaby fish, and 5 more. Current value 21 meat. Just sell it. No, I sell nothing. Now where's my reserved out? Oh, this is my reservation. Did I not pay for one to be at the Sandwich Museum? Did I not pay for my own outhouse to be here? That cost me 200 meat. Oh, here it is. This outhouse has one of those portals in it because it's apparently impossible for us to make a game that doesn't include a blank Day of the Tentacle reference. Flush yourself through. I have not seen Day of the Tentacle. Oh, hello, come right in. Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. Not all, I'm always glad to have visitors when my husband is out riding the circuit. My name's Leroy Tires. A pleasure, I'm Teresa Danforth. A bunch of barrels. Okay, bed. No secret package. There's zero reason for you to expect one to be here. No, you. I don't know what Day of the Tentacle, whatever the fuck it was called, they referenced, is. But okay. It's Kid's Real Reader. All the titles look pretty boring though. Well, unusual outfit. Whereabouts are you from? I guess you could say I'm from Ocean City. Oh, the big city. That must be much more exciting than our little village. Don't sell this place short. The city is more modern, that's all. You see your husband's riding the circuit? What's that mean? He's a judge for the county. Most of the little towns out this way are too small to have their own courthouse and judge, so they save up their legal matters and clearance rides around and sell things once a month or so. That must take a while. Does it get lonely while he's away? Oh, our boy Tom and I keep each other company well enough. What the fuck is that sound? Still out riding the circuit? Indeed, Clarence will be gone for many days. But our boy Tom and I keep each other company well enough. Let's follow the barrels. We won a year's supply of cream at the last county fair. Didn't expect them to give it to us all at once. None of us even particularly care for cream. Would you like a ladle full or even a whole barrel? Oh, no thanks, I'm good. Oh, was it my walking? I'm not trying to talk to her, I'm trying to walk out of here. Holy fuck, those shoes are so annoying. Give me back my single shoe. This Guardian's paper says it's March 3rd, 1692. That's a few days before the last entry in that diary of Putman House. Led this horse to this water, but the horse is finishing the job itself. Whoa. Go ye fish. Bear not, you might accidentally give the horse a lip piercing, and who even knows how long it'll be before those are fashionable. And the horse can thank me then. Fish on well. To me. Damn, yeah, people were really poor back then. 2 meat. 1 meat. Door to this house is locked. If only you had some way to unlock things that are locked. If only. This sign is written in crayon. Today is the trial of Patricia Williams, who stays accused of stealing Tom Danforth's pocket watch, making a dumb-looking doll, writing Peter Proctor's a stinky, rude word head on the wall of the outhouse. Oh, that's what it meant by black wax. It's just old crayon. One of the kids has left a gloopy jam sandwich lying on the corner. It wasn't blood. A group of kids is gathered around a little girl holding an odd doll.
Order, come on. If we're gonna have a trial, we're gonna do it properly.
I don't see why we gotta have a dumb old trial anyway. We all know she's guilty. I didn't do anything. Why are you so mean to me? 'Cause you're weird and an outsider. I only live a half mile down the road. I was born here. Yeah, but your family's outsiders. Your father wasn't born here. My family's been here for like 60 generations.
Actually, closer to 4, but the large point stands.
Little girl burst into tears, intervened. Hey, you kids, what's going on here? Huh? Who are you? I've never seen you around here before. My name's Leroy. I'm a traveler.
Well, we're having the trial for the crybaby Patricia. I'm Tom, and the judge, and that's Delia, the jury, and Peter, the executioner.
Executioner? Holy jeez, kid.
Well, we're not gonna literally execute her, probably. My pa says you shouldn't decide on the punishment till after the conviction.
Uh-huh. Well, how's it going?
Not great. Patricia keeps crying instead of presenting any kind of proper defense.
I see. Mister, will you be my attorney?
Attorney?
Will you be attorney?
Oh, well, that's a good idea, actually. Then you can present the case and she can cry as much as she wants.
How's he gonna pay for it? My father ain't gonna lend attorney fees to some slandering crybaby. Guess I'll do it pro bono. Whoops, look at the time. Gotta go. Guess I'll do a pro bono. Oh, thank you. So, what's the trial about?
The defendant stands accused of 3 crimes: stealing Tom Danforth's, that is my gold pocket watch, defacing the public outhouse with a very rude slogan about Peter Proctor, and making a weird doll.
I didn't do any of those things. You've got a doll right there. Look, it's got 3 arms. That's weird. But it was regular when I made it. She starts crying again. Okay, what do I need to do?
Well, we're at the part of the trial where the defense would submit evidence that contradicts one of the charges.
I'll be right back.
Can't just leave. We're in the middle of a trial.
Yeah, but what if I have to go?
That's what I'm saying. You can't.
No, I mean, what if I have to go, you know?
Oh, well,
look, kid, I can't just unload in the middle of a church.
Geez, mister. All right, fine. I hereby suspend the trial for a short recess.
Thanks. I gotta go find evidence. Sign, vagrant's not welcome. Well, that's not fair. Vandalize it. You look around to make sure nobody's watching and scratch the knot off the sign. Take that, authority. Vagrants are now welcome. Okay. Oh! This leads into a root cellar, presumably. The doors are locked with an expensive German combination lock requiring a 5-letter word. Enter a combination. Oh, it's gonna be like a German word. State-of-the-art toilet facility. You poke your head inside, there's some graffiti scratched on the wall. Peter Proctor is a stinky duty head. Make a rubbing out of it. Rubbing paper. Oh, I make a copy of the graffiti for your records. You want item, sandwich, outhouse, graffiti rubbing. Okay. What's in here? Oh, looks like this chessboard was abandoned mid-game. Make a move. You consider the board for a moment, then make a move. Now white is winning. Too bad, black. Damn, there's some racist undertones, I swear. I'm kidding. Depicted several heiresses. Hide behind it. You hide behind the heiress, hoping the proctors aren't genealogically Danish. Fortunately, Mrs. Proctor doesn't seem to have noticed your move. Her conversation gradually returns to a less hushed, more easily eavesdroppable volume. Drop those eaves.
Did I mention we've been picking out some new furniture for the bedrooms?
Oh, really?
Yes, bureaus and armoires and such. I found a delightful little nightstand for Peter's room. It even has a secret compartment in it for when he's older and needs to hide sinful lithographs from us.
How charming. How interesting. Excuse me, can I help you with something? No, thanks, I'm fine. What I'm getting at is why are you in my house? Oh, I'm just looking around. Look, I'm not one of those inhospitable to uninvited guests, even total strangers, but I do have company at the moment, so if you'll excuse me, oh sure, no problem. Okay, so I can't get out. But apparently there's something upstairs, like hidden in one of the desks. So I go back to the future. Okay, and then do shit. And then check the secret compartment and that shit. Right? Right. Okay. No, you, horse. Flush myself through. Hey, yo. Looks like that change you made to the sign had an effect. There's a hobo hanging out here eating sandwich cream right now out of the jar. Talk to him or her. Oh, hi there, enjoying that sandwich cream? Sure am, can't get enough of this stuff. That's probably why everyone calls me Creamy Steve. Probably, yeah. Best sandwich cream in the tri-state area right here. It's a traditional recipe, tri-state. Okay, I guess this could be a third map after this, then. Asking about hobo code. Sure, I know 2 words. Is one of them cream? Yep, and the other one is here. Ask about something else. Tell them about the hobo camp. No, there's a hobo camp over by Ocean City. I bet they'd be interested in this cream. Oh, huh? You think so? I'd love to share this with other like-minded individuals. Sure, you can get set up an extremely specific trade route. Sold. Creamy Steve runs into the gift shop and gets some more cream for the road. Cool. Nice gazebo. Scavenge gazebo vagrants welcome. Cool. Traces of those strange plant matter in these tubs prove. Oh, that was just bushes. Oh wait. Here. I said dig. Wait a minute. Didn't this house have a cellar? I need a shovel. Okay. Now go up. I need to get into one of these rooms. Okay. I need a shovel where I can get that. Oh. Is there one in the graveyard? No, there wasn't. There isn't. I would have found it. Do they sell a shovel now or something like that? Get unlimited of either of these. Yeah, I don't think no, I did check the graveyard. Yeah, I need a shovel. Oh, but where do I get a shovel? Let's go back to the church. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. Patricia's accused of stealing. Okay, yeah. I'll be right back. What? Again? You have some kind of guts problem? Yeah, I must have been eating some bad whatever people eat in the last 17th century. Okay, well, try and get it all out this time. I hereby suspend the trial for a short recess. Okay, yeah, I didn't find what I need to find. Yeah, I did that. I need a 5-letter German word. Wait. ARRAS? Would that work? I assume it's German. There's no A. Wait. Is there no C? Heket? Heckle? Nope. Oh well, the roots are probably sour anyway. Heckote. I swear that was the word. The cat's name. It was like Heckote. Oh, fill a dish with cream. And Hecate starts going 2 on it. New count unlocked. Hecate to receive a boon. Oh, cool. Instead of Calliope's, get Hecate instead. Okay, what did Hecate give me? Effects. +3 hot armor. Cool. Huh. Okay, so there's something I'm missing here. What could the 5-letter word be with such limited letters? Miss Proctor's, Peter Proctor, Abigail Nicholas, spare room. I don't know. Wait, get rid of it. Bella Rupus keep you out of Peter's room despite the fact that you have legal authority to search it. Kind of. Get rid of it. Oh, I've tried up here already. It didn't let me in. It's no longer blocked off. What's in the toy box? His very own sculpture of a toy box. It's solid mahogany. Bend over and take a look in the mirror. Cool. Custom child height window. This child's bed from 100 years ago is still nicer than any bed you've ever owned. Search it. The only thing inside is a sheet of paper listing several things that have been taken away by Historical Society for restoration and cataloging. A bag of fancy glass marbles and steel ball bearings. A fake spider made of horsehair and copper wire. Stuff like that. Nothing that seems relevant to the trial. Check the hidden compartment. You reach inside the drawer and feel around until you find the little catch that makes the secret compartment pop open. Oh ho! What's this? You got an item. Severed ragdoll arm. Huh? What is this? It's a clue. Okay. That should be... That's all I can think of. Besides needing a key for this house. And then a code for downstairs there. Okay. I have evidence concerning the doll, I guess.
You guess? That doesn't sound very evidential. What did you find?
Well, I found this little arm that looks like it was torn off a ragdoll, but Patricia's already has 3. Let me see. Oh, yes, this is mine. Look. Patricia holds up her doll, showing you the stitches where she fixed the hole left by the torn off arm. Wait, your doll was originally a regular 4-armed one? Uh-huh, I made it based on yours because I thought it was neat. Hang on, a 4-armed doll is regular in 1692? Not everywhere, but around here, yeah, I got so bored. I wanted something different, so I made a doll with 4 arms, but I'm not allowed to be different. So I had to tell Ma and Pa it was the regular fashion for dolls, and I don't know, it just became a thing. I think I get it. So you were mad because you thought Patricia had out-differentiated you by having an asymmetric doll. Yeah, I'm sorry, Patricia, that wasn't fair. Your doll's really good. I like it better than mine. Oh, thanks. I forgive you, Delia. Our dolls can hug and make up, hee hee. Say, that's funny. I just noticed the fabric on the missing arm has gone all stiff. Like it's really old or something. Oh, And I'm wondering why you said in 1692 like that. Well, I guess I might as well come clean. I time traveled here from the future.
Well, that would explain it then.
I expected a little more pushback on that, to be honest.
Where did you actually find the arm? We haven't really resolved what happened.
I found it in. Who cares? It's just a stupid rag doll. If your parents had any money, you too could have had real dolls instead of making it your own out of trash. I found it in a secret apartment in Peter's nightstand. Well, why are you? Yeah, that figures.
Not surprising in the least. Charge dismissed.
So what's left?
Since you resolved the matter with the doll, Patricia is just accused of stealing my pocket watch and vandalizing the outhouse.
I'll be right back.
Are you serious?
I would not subject myself to this humiliation in front of a bunch of kids if it weren't serious.
Good grief, fine. I hereby suspend the trial for a short recess.
Okay, so I really do need to find my way into the root cellar. But how? Peter Proctor's a stinky doody head. I don't... Hide behind it. You don't really have a reason to do that. Yeah, if I can get a shovel, I can dig there. Toad Daisies, I have good news, and there are 2 others like that. Just like it. Yeah, just tubs of daisies. Okay, I got the Peter Proctor's sticky doody head. Sandwich outhouse graffiti rubbing. Yeah, but how do I... What do I do with it? Is the question. There's nothing back here. Okay. Do I really not have a shovel of everything? I swear I could have picked one up at some point. Do I need to perhaps equip it? I shouldn't because I didn't have to equip the fishing rods. Damn. Okay. If only you had some way to unlock things that are locked. Like a key. Do I talk to her? Husband still at the perfect circuit? I ran into Tom at the church. Oh. Playing with the other kids. He seems like a real smart cookie. Oh my, yes. He takes after his father. Always got his nose in the book. It'd be nice if they got to spend more time together, but the pocket watch Clarence got Tom for his birthday has helped. Pocket watch? Yes, a fine gold pocket watch to help keep track of when he'd be back, Clarence said. Tom really cherishes it. Do you know, the boy said he wanted to be buried with that watch? Buried with it? Haha, wow. Talk to you later. So it was Tom. So I have to find a shovel and dig up Tom. Wait a minute, did the guy at the fucking... I think I just remembered as a weapon, wasn't it? The guy at the hardware store is selling a damn shovel as a weapon, right? Okay, it's a maze. I found my way out the maze. I'm not reading all that right now. You were selling a shovel, weren't you? No, a used plunger is what you were selling. There's no shovel in here. And if I go back in time... you have for sale just a plunger. Yeah, and there's nothing else here. So I have to find a shovel. You hear raised voices and sounds of commotion nearby and head in the direction. As you get near, the voices become clearer. Someone's yelling for help. You pick up the pace and soon you find a small glade in the middle of the woods, filled with odd little structures and large, beautifully colored butterflies. Something feels a bit off with the whole scene though, so instead of rushing in, you crouch in the bushes and creep around the perimeter, looking for the source of the yelling. One group of the butterflies is nearer to the bushes than the others. As you get closer to them, you can see they have little human bodies. They're fairies. Wow, real fairies. Just like in the, fairy tales. You seem to be giggling maniacally about something. Listen in.
I think we ought to mess with them, Mike. They're creepy. Shut up, Jim. I ain't afraid of some weird butterflies.
They sound uncannily like real-sized human voices. Weird. Are they mimics like parrots? Hey, get off of my ear, you little varmint. What the? My eye. Get it off me. Huh? They always seem much nicer in the bedtime stories. Unlock the fairy lair. Check it out now. Okay. I'm just stopping by here because I don't know where the fuck to find a shovel. Maybe I'll get a shovel from somewhere here. Mess of twigs and sap is a fairy's nest. Reach your knife. Fairy knife. Okay. Out of your hand, flesh, and stick it in your pocket. This knife is too small for you to get a good grip on with your big, clumsy human hands. 3 bleed. Fight them. Ayo, yikers. Is this because I turned arachnophilia and arachnophonia on? I don't get it. Okay, what happens if I turn them off? Oh wait, I turned the master down. I want music down when I originally went to turn shit down. Wait, I can't. Okay, I can't do shit about that right now. Okay, let's just music them up a bit, I guess. And then kill a fairy. Okay, now I want to see what she does. 1 pixel damage 9 times. Shoots randomly. Or Molly Buttons will kneecap wetland for 5 damage and reduce muscle by 5. Okay. Tends to explode, dealing 1 hot damage to your entire party. That was a lot of loudness. Holy fuck. Okay, yeah, no, let's turn master volume back to 80. Okay. Show those fairies who's bigger and tougher than a fairy. Fairy charm, squirrel cheese. Increase your moxie by 1. Fairies lacking charm, they make up for in, well, I was going to say skill at making jewelry, but this thing is honestly pretty crappy. Like, fairies keep squirrels the way we used to keep cows. One can only hope that someday they will face a similar reckoning. I'm guessing. Oh, you won't encounter any spiders. You will encounter so many spiders. All combat sounds will be replaced with spider noises. Okay. I guess that's also why the spiders joined me during the fight. Made that actually a lot easier than it should have been. Dig around. Hand injury. Oh, that's huge. Oh, -1 muscle. Oh, so huge. Fight him. Hey, yo, who gave the fairies a kill? What the fuck? Ooh, increased my moxie by 3. Cha cha cha. have no more AP. Kill that fairy. A twig thumper. That sounds like a racial slur. You damn twig thumper! Get off my lawn! Saying that before shooting the gun. Huge. Honestly, yeah. Whenever I go back to Ocean City next, I'm gonna trade back for Gabby. I don't really care for, what was this one thing? Vicious Jab. Damn, minus one to all stats, okay. Molly. Okay, fairy cake and wooden handle. Greg! Yes, Greg! We all root for Greg. We all love Greg around these parts. Make any weapon into a melee weapon, which will use your muscle to determine its damage. $14.26. Okay. So I think the whole condition thing is just a lie. And it's just going to slowly become bigger and bigger decimal. Wow, this thing is horrible. It must be meant to scare away humans. Take it back to your room. Wait, seriously? One thing that's obviously evil, obviously extremely ugly statue back to your room where you sleep? Yes? You're not going to be able to drag it out of here with fairies still around this area. Ah, good point. Oh yeah, I see it now. It's like waving it. Yeah, one hand up, one hand down. It got them spiky teeth and eyes. Hey yo, I'll be stealing the fairy's money. Damn, bro. Is that all? Oh, Greg got to go first. Cool. I gotta hit that fucking... Wait, I don't need more damage against all these guys. Yeah, let's just hit them with the sacks of violence. And then kill this thing. And then you know what we do? Dang, he's dang, he's getting a lot of moves just from him. Who we rattling, boys? Blammo. Boom. Bang. Okay. I have 1 AP, so I strike the band to whack that one. And take it out. This darn mush tender. You filthy mush tender! Why do all the fairy jobs just sound like racial slurs? You gun mother! Twig taster! Mush tender! I don't remember what the twig one was. Increase your mysticality by 1 and damage all magic weapons by 2. Ooh, it's full of rocks. Powerful grit, impenetrable shallot. Some shallot comes from insects, but you don't know that it can become from basically anywhere. Cool. And fire them. I guess this is getting some good experience points. I hope at some point West of Loathing comes to PlayStation. Because I'd like to play that too. That's been, oh fuck, whenever the fuck Markiplier played it since I've seen it. And that is a long time ago. Okay, kill this card. Actually, honestly, I want Gabby back because she heals everyone by 5 points healing. And she also hits for like 9 damage. But the spread out damage, ooh, I kind of like it. But then again, with how strong Gabby is, it's not really needed, I guess. Can only do that once. Oh, this will kill this guy. Dirty gun mugger. Darn wackadoo. Y'all filthy mush tenders. About to say that's the only one that doesn't get shot. No, he only got shot once. Oh, mush tender. That's why he's summoning mushrooms. Oh, I get it. I love my sacks of violence. Okay. Death to you. Death to Ming. Rattle him. That just feels like it's coming so handy. Fairy Skull Wand. That's a new one. Greg grows stronger! Love my boy Greg. Oh, +1 to all stats. Oh, I think it's the first time he got something besides just +1 to max health. Wait, I need to look at Greg. Show me Greg. Yeah, that's the first time he got something besides max health. Wounded allied by his mysticality. Oh, so his healing just went up to 2. Whoa, huge for Greg. Reach aside, Ring of Repulsion. Ironically, they're really drawn to it. Begin every combat shielded. Ooh. That's actually pretty good. That really is pretty good. Yeah, I'll do that instead of the other ring. Protect me from some damage. Now I want that statue. Take it back to my room. Yes. You drag the horrible sculpture to the bus stop. A bus arrives but refuses to pick you up because of the horrible sculpture. I mean, spend the next several hours dragging it back to your room. Oh, cool. Pretend to fight it. Fairy fisticuffs. Okay. You duck and weave, bob and swat. Are you shadowboxing or the shadows boxing you? +3 to melee weapon attacks. Cool. This counts as a melee weapon, no? Yeah, it is. Oh, cool! Deals you Moxie +3 physical damage and 1 bleeding, and now it has. Oh, cool, 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 cool. Oh, deal you mysticality +3. Okay. It's already sharp, so I can't sharpen it. It's a melee weapon which will use your muscle to turn its damage. I don't want to do that because this goes off of Moxie, even though it is a melee weapon. Okay, cool. Yeah. What was I gonna do when I came back here? Oh, I swear it's like something I picked up. I don't know. Filters. Never mind. Hats, weapons, offhand, accessories, rings, pants, shoes, familiars, food, potions, combat, quest items. Oh, I know. Oh, phone messages? Oh, I got one from the Don. Call Don T with phone number. Call Bob back. Salutations, whom is telephoning, my I inquire? Hi Don, it's me, Leroy. Ah, you recipiented my missive. Commendable. Yeah, what's up? There's an assignment of which I require your performation. An assignment were I the comedic sort, I might refer to it as an undertaking. Haha. I'm glad you aren't the comedic sort. There's an antiquated distillery near Crystal Dream Lake. Grandpa Joe's Distillery, to be cautious. It was abandoned when prohibition began, albeit with its liquor manufacturing equipment intact. A group of positive to our own has claimed it as their territory, and we wish these bloodsuckers to be evicted with extreme prejudice. So, now we give the bums rush to a bunch of rival mob goons. There's no underground criminal organization that rivals our own in this vicinity. When I say bloodsuckers, it is my intention that you will observe in that phraseology a high degree of literalness. The group to which I referenced are Nosferatu. Is he talking about fucking mosquitoes? Nosferatu, Langsur, Strigoi, Draculas, vampires. Okay, I get it. Oh. Okay. You tell me there are actual vampires in this part of the world. Affirmative. There have been a pain in our necks for quite an extensive period of time. I appear to have inadvertently voiced another witticism. I didn't know this. Alright, I'll take care of your vampires. I guess it's that much weirder than the fishmen. Where's the distillery? Additional to that, you will be requisitioning the combination for the lock. Let me guess, is it 1, 2, 3, 4? Certainly not. Kindly allow us the credits for a modicum of operational securitizing. We selected the most unassailable combination possible. 9999. Alright, bye. Okay, cool. While I'm here, I'm gonna go to Tentacle House. Because I bought a fuse for that place. Okay, it's this again. Enter. Downstairs. Okay, fuse box. Insert room. Hooray, it's now slightly less dark. Long spike cleaning products. The dirtiest broom we've ever seen. The world's dirtiest broom. Cool. Your muscle +2 and reduce the target's muscle by 1. It's not bad if I actually had more muscle than 2. What's that on the tentacles? Holy dang, what is that thing? Oh, it's like a giant rat. Rat tentacle thing, yeah. 30 health, holy fuck. Okay, that's... And then whack. Add some bleed onto that. No, Greg! My shield. Reduce their muscle by 3. Oh, hell yeah. Fuck that thing's kneecaps up. Oh, the tentacle's actually pretty strong. Oh, and +3 to all stats. Cha-cha-cha, motherfucker. Yeah, how you like this? 8 HP and some bleed. And Molly lives. Molly, before you go out, rattle him. I might die first. You got 15 health there, buddy. Oh, if I used this earlier. Oh. Probably would have been a good idea. You may use one more combat item this turn. Yeah, I keep saying that, but it never lets me. I doubt I can actually live through this at all. It only does 1 to that thing. So I guess choose a tentacle. Yeah, I'll kill that one. And then the rat thing for 9 damage. And it's has 3 bleed on it. Butt slap. Oh yeah, tentacles kill me. Yep. I got angry. Open the character sheet. Oh, I have 166. Ups Moxie. So I can hit one more damage. Oh, wait. Ooh. Up my maximum AP. No, I'm saving it for 200. Did I already have Angry? Okay, Angry is just what builds up over time. Okay. I'll fire it. Okay. So now before anything happens, I want to make that thing weaker. Up my Moxie, cha-cha-cha. Smack that thing as hard as I fucking can. And then Molly has to exclusively break its fucking kneecaps until it's dead. As long as one of those, damn it, I was hoping for it didn't dance. Okay, how much? 1 damage. Heal 1 damage per round. It's not much, but it's something. I'll flot a little. And then I'll whip away. Okay. Oh, it heals. Oh, off of its that. Okay. Break its fucking kneecaps. How rude. 2 health. That's huge. Okay, set that thing on fire for 5. You know what? I have a nuke, don't I? Where's a fucking nuke? Oh, if I should have thrown the nuke. Whatever, this thing's fucking dead. So am I. After the tentacles get me. Yeah. Hit. Okay. Yeah, and then the third one gets me. Unless it dances some shit. It shrugged. It shrugged! You know what that means? Nuke it! That should kill all of them, right? No, that one has 2 more health after that. Nuke those bastards. That would have been so much more helpful to do earlier, if I actually thought of it. Cool. Haha, 1 more maximum HP to Greg. There's the problem. There's a hole in this bag of tentacle seeds. Some must have fallen on the old dirt floor and sprouted. Clean them up. 11 tentacle seeds. Grow tentacle, aid you in combat. Ooh-wee. Hey yo, I got a fish. Needs to be washed and repaired and completely replaced. I'll fish first. Mildew jeans. 1 physical armor, 3 max HP. What I'm wearing now. Hot armor and sleaze armor. I'll wear the mildew jeans. Add 1 hard armor with the physical armor. Oh, I can add a physical armor to it. Makes 2 physical armor. Or, no, I already made it. I already put some spray on asbestos. I don't think I can do that again. So I can if it allows me to put 2 things, I can maybe put some self-adhesive rivets on it. So it's 1 physical, 1 hot, and 2 sleeves. Or 2 physical and 3 max HP. Ugh. I think 2 physical over 1 in all the others. Yeah. Yes, add the rivets. Excellent. Cool. Now spray on asbestos as well. Cool. Fireproof riveted mildewed jeans. That's awesome, my guy. Oh wait, and if I go to hats, I forgot. I can make one of them comfy. Which, oh, I can make 2 of them comfy. 3 more max HP. Instead of 8 max HP. Physical armor? Maybe. Physical armor and heart armor. Oh, the welding mask looks the best so far. Regenerate extra AP per round, spooky armor, 30% to meat drops. Put on the welding mask. Make a comfy welding mask. Yep, 3 max HP, 1 hot, 1 physical. Lowered my damage I'm doing, but that should reduce like a lot of damage I take. Was that all worth using a nuke? Did not feel like it. No. Just a regular house. Oh, cool. Okay. Crystal Dream Lake. Distillery for the dawn. But no, there needs to be a. I need to go back to the museum. There needs to be a shovel somewhere. Perhaps going after finding out. Oh, scare them silly. Shake your head and flash the words. I need to get back up to 5 Moxie and then put my hat back on. That Moxie was so needed. My uncursed fedora. Yes, perhaps there's a shovel back here where I can dig him up. Check it out. Where's Tom's grave? There it is, requires shovel. Where do I get shovel? You know what, let's ask the lady that's actually selling shit here. Yeah, you don't have a shovel. Where the fuck do I find a shovel? Don't mind me while I cheat real quick. I cheated simply so I don't spend like so long looking for something that I can't find. Yeah, okay, so yeah, it is at some place I'm gonna have to randomly find while walking around here, so let's go do work for the dawn real quick. My Mr. Kelly's only at 4! Discover a ring of mushrooms growing in a strange pattern. Ignore it. A spooky looking lady is guarding the front of the oldest stairway. Presumably she's a vampire. She looks spooky enough to be a vampire. Is that racist? Probably. She glows at you as you approach, her eyes flashing blood red. Begone from this place! You have no business here! I do actually. I'd like for you to invite me inside. What? No! Don't you have to? I thought that was one of the big vampire things. That if someone asks you to invite them inside, you have to do it. That is nearly the most opposite of true that is possible for that it to be. Oh darn. Leave this place at once, or the consequences will be most dire. Oh, come on, don't be like that. What's eating you? If you do not leave, the question will be, what is eating you? And the answer will be me. Haha, that was pretty good. Yeah, really set me up for that one. I know trying to be like, I've come to suck your blood type of shit, but it's German to me. Tricker to let you pass. Bamboozle. Okay, I'll go. I have an appointment anyway. Oh hey, do you have time? I do not fear watch, but she shades her eyes over with one arm, looks up at the midday sun. Probably about 12:30. Ah. Her hair bursts into flames with a screech. She turns into a bat, which is still on fire and escapes into a hole in the side of the building. 6 HP. Cool. Point XP. I can scrim through with Moxie. I mean, I know the code's 9999. But Moxie. Door's locked from the outside. You have to go back through the hole you came in. Oh, damn. Make some potions. Fancy potions. 5 spooky armor, 1 muscle, 3 weapons, 3 physical armor. Let's make that impenetrable lotion. Squeeze through the hole. Unlock it, head inside. Cool. 9 hobo code needed. Code reads, be careful not to drop your handkerchief in this barrel. You reach in the barrel to see if anybody ignored the advice they did. Boo soaked handkerchief. 5 stench, that's a huge stench armor. That goes in accessory. 2 spooky armor. I'll take the 5 stench armor. Oh, hell yeah, I like it. Smells like booze. What's my stench armor at? 5, with 3 spooky armor and 1 sleaze armor. Cool. What's that say? There's a label on this vat that reads, Grandpa Joe's Extra Fancy Garlic Schnapps. Wow, maybe it wasn't Prohibition that put this place out of business. Oh, 5 stench armor, exactly what I have. It's all thanks to learning the hobo code. Crank open the valve and dump about 12 gallons of pure distilled garlic juice on the floor. Wow. Even with stench protection, it's a nasal experience you won't forget. The vampires completely flip their collective shinola. Some of them turn into bats and fight each other to be the first out of the hole in the wall. Some turn into mist and shoot out of the cracks in the ceiling. And some just run out the front door. After that, you hear several screams as they realize it's still daytime outside. That should satisfy Don Toblerone and his boss. Hopefully they won't mind the smell. Alrighty. Well, I feel like it would have been a hard fight. Intentionally left empty. Unfriendly vat do not use. Yeah, but still. Bang on it. Drumming, it's a hollow sober playing. Let's see what's in the mirror. Bacon stone earrings and conductive ring. Orchestra Strike also increases your muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 1. That was made for me. Plus 30% item drops. Delicately cut stones on delicately twisted hooks. Pure elegance for the ear who knows what it wants and knows how to get it. Bacon. Yeah, because like, the shield's nice, but Orchestra Strike, that's the one that, oh, that's the one that hits for 5. Oh, so every time I'll be upping my shit by 1, right? Unless I'm wrong. Yeah. Oh, so I'll be hitting for 5 damage and upping my regular damage by 1 each time. That's huge. Left the crate of booze on the floor. Oh, I got the rum. Oh, that's for the speakeasy. Hell yeah. What's this? Vampire boots, bloodle, and cosmetic wine. Increases moxie by 1. Vampire metabolism won't process real wine, but vampires still want to look like cool wine people. Bloodle. Piping hot strudel filled with blood instead of, I don't know, raspberries or whatever strudels normally have in them. 5 max HP and immune to bleed. Ooh. Makes you float like a spooky vampire. Ooh. Honestly, Ola. I have so much Ola right now. Did I check these shelves? Yeah. Oh no, I didn't fully. Ah, it's some vodka. Cool. I was looking for the speakeasy. Oh, is the Dawn that wanted me to be here? I guess it's already done. Ocean City. Do I need to call the Dawn? No? Okay, so it's just done. I'll go to the speakeasy then. Just drop off the liquor. Talk to him. What's shaking that iron, baby? Here's Covey Profits. Cool. Found this case of rum. Oh, a little bit of island nectar, eh? Found this case of vodka. Gotta be careful with this stuff, I might end up drinking you. Cool. Listen in. Want to listen in what these guys are talking. Just realized that the vampire boots make noise. So then when they bend over with the water fountain to take a drink, boom! Huge spurts of pressurized water right in the face. But that's the cleverest part. See, it only happens once every 20 or 30 times buttons push, so nobody ever expects it. Then even if it happens to them before, say, that's pretty funny. Wait, let me show you these diagrams for what I call a whoopee park bench. You'll love this. That seems like a great idea. You do you, Gabby. Actually, no, you get back on my team. Come with me for a bit? Okay, great. These people obviously on sick of ain't you should have with them. What's the hobo code say? Oh, already read it. See what's in there. Oh, cool. More of that. Yeah, it's barred shut from the other side. Yeah, and I've already done everything else. Okay. Map. Crystal Dream Lake. Yeah, it wasn't this guy. Okay, no, I gotta go to the dam to just continue forward. Yeah. I'll run into where I can get the shovel later. See a familiar looking person heading toward you on the path. As they get nearer, you realize that the reason he looks so familiar is because he looks exactly like you. Greet him. Hi, are you a clone, or is this a time paradox or what? Turns out it's a time paradox, I guess. Wow, crazy. I agree. High five. Oh, kiss him goodbye. The two of you literally speak and exchanging a friendly high five. You lean for a kiss goodbye. No tongue now. Yeah, we wouldn't want to make it weird or anything. Smooch, wink. Now you can look forward to a second one. Ooh, yay. Bro, I love myself. This, what do you call it? It's huge, damn. Good for you, Gabby. Oh, hey, wow, look at that. Look at what? Gabby's skin. What? Gabby holds out her arm. Her skin does seem a little different. It's getting tougher and leatherier in places. Gabby's adapting to the prevalent conditions. Haha. Gabby gains 3 physical armor. I didn't know goblins could do that. I'm a little jealous. Hell yeah, Gabby. Hell yeah. Oh, Glaxton Valve. Valve is held in place by decades of corrosion. Even if it could detach it, it'd get wrecked by the process. Okay, that one too. Ooh, what's this say? Bubble code. The code reads, meat hidden in pipe. Ooh, don't reach in the pipe and snag the concealed and congealed. Well, 150 meat. I'm never that far off of 1,000. Leave this damn thing behind. No, well, those time duels. Let's hope that repeated exposure to these isn't going to give your ancestors cancer. Yeah, not me, my ancestors specifically. Okay. See what's inside. Pipe shoes. It's pipe shoes. This is probably not what they meant to order. Helps you get around. Let me try it. I kind of like rolling around, but I fucking hate that sound. Give me my vampire boots back. Their loss is my gain. Abandon their toolbox and all a piece of scrap metal and foot gloves. I'll keep my Ola. A chunk of unloved metal hardened by its loneliness. Maybe they're hand shoes. Give your target shielded, which will cause them to ignore the next time they take damage. Ah, and all. If you have a pointy bit of metal with a wooden handle, that's an all, folks. Who the fuck is the writers to this, I swear? Hey, yo, I'm going fishing. Now you don't want to get your hook stuck. Oh, can I start it up then? Damn it. Okay, what's happening over here? Hey Poindexter, says nobody who ain't on the crew is allowed on the site. Poindexter? Yeah, Poindexter, the foreman. Terrence Poindexter. Aw, jeez. The man clutches his stomach, you alright? Just starving as always. The crew went to lunch, but somebody had to stay here and keep all the rubberneckers and looky-loos off the site. I drew the short pants. Short pants? Do you mean straw? No, we've got these 6 little pairs of pants. We found them. We cleared out a nest of fairies. I see. Can I have them? No, because they would have no way of picking who stands guard. Oh man, I can't believe how hungry I am. Feels like I'm gonna turn inside out. What about that table over there that says lunch? There's a reason everybody else left the site to eat, pal. You don't want to eat what Poindexter considers lunch. How bad could it be? Is it jellied eels or something? Man, I'd kill for a jellied eel. Poindexter brings these little balls of sludge. He says, how does it go? He says, the point of eating is nutrition. Making sustenance pleasurable is a pointless waste of time and resources. Sheesh, he's a real riot. His party's that guy. Sounds awful. It's because it is awful. Clenches his stomach and moans. Hey yo, do I got that jellied eel though? Do I got that jellied eel he said he'd kill for it? Damn, I don't. Government issue sardines, take them. Oh wow, thank you. He greedily devours it. His stomach is still growling. More sardines. Thanks, but I already have one of those. I can only eat one of a given thing each day. Doctor's orders. Damn, okay, fuck you. Eat the cheese loaf. Oh well, thank you. He greedily devours it. A little less hungry, but a little more relaxed. And Bibson's extra sweet pears. If you had to describe his current mood, you'd probably say he's 60% sleepy, 40% hungry. Clam jerky. He's almost asleep, but still a little bit more hungry. You want a grease patty? Here, take a Glockenbrat. Finally satisfied, he slumps to the ground and falls asleep. 25 XP. What's that put me to? 239. Ooh, whoop-de-doo. 1 AP regeneration. Yes, sir. And 1 whistle. Okay, I guess maximum AP at 150 maybe next time. Because it doesn't say max AP. Oh, it does. Max AP is at 1. Oh, fuck. So I need my max AP to go at 2. So all I did was just get 1 more muscle. That's nice for 200. Sign says lunch, but what's on the table isn't identifiable as anything you'd want to eat. Claxman screws, Grafton nuts, Daxton shafts, Waxman discs, Braxton cords, Frampton picks, Claxton valves. Wait, what's this? It's good that they're building a dam. It'd be a shame if future generations got to enjoy this beautiful forest. Yeah, who'd want to do that? Brick outhouse is extremely well constructed. Step inside. I'm going fishing. Handful of clean water. Oh, sure. I lost hand injury. Oh, cool. And flush it. 30 XP. Huge. He's sleepy. Fish. Damn it! I got an extra one just in case. Damn it! Climb up and go through. Cool. I don't need to be here anymore. And then to the lighthouse, I guess. Greta's compassionate pet store. As you're walking down the dirt road toward your destination, catch a whiff of dog food. You turn your head towards its source. Which turns out to be a pet store. Greta's, okay, go greet Greta. I passed that when leaving the dam towards the lighthouse. Sure. Makes sense. Bees? It's a box full of bees. A bee box, you think it's called. I would. Smarter of Greta that sell compassionate pets instead of indifferent ones. Yeah, it is. Who wants an indifferent pet? Scrying looking cat sleeping there. Feed him more. Better leave this alone. Meet your next best friend today. Radio tuned to wind chime station. Good fronds are hard to find. Talk to her. Hello there. Welcome to Greta's Compassionate Pet Store. I'm Greta. Hi, Greta. I'm Leroy. Can I ask you a question? Of course. Where are all the pets? Oh, they're out back. In cages? No, in the woods. I see. What stops them from leaving? Compassion. Okay, what pets do you have for sale? Well, I've got this snake available for adoption. I've also got one giant mosquito left in stock. Tell me more about the snake. Oh, you can't go wrong with the world's most dangerous rope. This guy will literally fill your enemies up with poison. Just 150 meat. Sounds great. I'll take it. Now you just need to name your new venomous friend. He's a snake snack. What do I call him? His name is Sal. Sal the snake. Thanks, Greta. No problem. Anything else catch your interest? Tell me what you have again. Oh, I've got one giant mosquito left in stock. Giant mosquito, hey now, don't knock it. A mosquito is great to have on your side in a fight. Not only can they suck the blood out of stuff, they can also pump that blood into you to heal you. Mathematically speaking, that's twice the power. 150, I'll take it. Give it a name. Okay. Something that sucks. A mosquito. He sucks. Trying to think of an end window, but I can't really think of anything. He says he sucks. I'll just call him BJ. But in all caps. BJ the mosquito. Thanks, Greta. No problem. Anything else catch your interest? Tell me what you have again. Fish on all pets. I guess that's fortunate for the pets, though. What do you feed these? Oh, you don't have to worry about regular food. They'll graze or scavenge for whatever. They're very resourceful. Well, that's certainly convenient. If you want some soup them up a bit, though, make them really beefy. I sell some specially formulated familiar chow. I feel a little uncomfortable about the words like soup and beef in a pet store, but okay. Tell me about that special chow. I got 3 bags of familiar chow left. Familiar chow is specially formulated to beef up your buddies. Want to buy a bag? Just 100 meat? I'll take your entire stock. I'm about to go broke just buying all this shit. Okay. Say, before you leave, would you like a complimentary copy of this book I wrote? Sure, why not? What she wrote. Call for backup, cause you're familiar to act 2 additional times. Ooh. Cool. Wait. Here's the thing. I don't plan on using anything but Greg, because Greg is Greg, and nothing's better than Greg. But I got those more just like other ones just as collectibles. I don't give a fuck if I wasted 300 meat buying both of them. And if I can, I'm pumping all that chow into Greg to beef up Greg. The book is so pretty woo-woo. But you have to admit that it creates new warm feelings in your heart towards your familiars. Now it's time to exploit that warmth and kindness. If you do call for backup, this will cause your familiar to act an additional time. Okay, if I upgrade it, they'll do it 3 times instead of just 2. Oh wait. What's this? Combat skills. Okay. So that's if I need. So I'll make Greg heal randomly twice. Cool. Or was it 3 times? Increases muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 1, and mysticality by max HP by 3. Oh. Wait, if I can use all 3, that puts 5 muscle, mysticality, and moxie. Technically, it's useless unless Greg learns how to start attacking. Except that mysticality is what he heals off of. So technically, he'd be up to 5 heals per 1. And then 3 more health each. He'd be 19 max HP. Oh, Greg. The back says A, do you want to feed it to Greg the Turtle? Yes. Greg the Turtle really chows on the familiar chow. Nice. Yes. Yes. Let me look at you, Greg. My boy Greg. He's so big and strong and chunky now. I don't regret coming here at all. 380. Yeah, I spent 300 on 2 pets I'm never going to use. And then 300 to buff Greg. I fucking love Greg. Greg's the best. Squirrel chows angrily at you from a nearby hollow tree, presumably trying to scare you away from its stash. Real tactical mistake on its part, since now you know where its stash is. It scampers away as you peer into the hole you find. Not just the expected nuts, but also several wallets, huh? Has this squirrel been mugging hikers? Maybe you should get out of here before it comes back with a knife. 10 meat. Greg's healing is 5 at random now. And then, if that combat skill works like it should, yeah, act 2 additional times. Greg will heal 5 3 times randomly. That's some huge healing. Especially since, even though it's random, if only one person is damaged, I'm pretty sure they always heal that one. My boy Greg, I love Greg. Okay, hello again. Claxton Valve. Did you install it? No, I have it right here. I don't do as much hands. Oh, got my dumb ass. Okay, I'll put it on the fucking here. Hopefully the place where it slots in is here later. Talk to him. I installed the valve. Hey, I've been watching the water level through the window here. Should be dry enough for our purposes now. Come on upstairs. Sure. Bulbs. Box of spare 60-watt light bulbs. Ask about them. Don't need much. Ain't that big a lake. An empty and wet bookshelf. Good thing he has his books downstairs. Most lighthouses have a somewhat bigger lamp. Well, here we are. Welcome to where the magic happens. Magic? Sure. Fiat lux. Heh, old lighthouse keeper joke. So, can I have the compass now? What? No, certainly not. I need that, but yes, if I had an old compass and I said I did and that I'd show it to you, never said nothing about giving it to you. Oh, well, I really need it. So do I. I gotta calibrate this lamp to the North Star every so often, and I need a good compass to show me which one is the north one. What if I can get you a new one? Nope, I said a good one. The new ones ain't use at all. Why not? Because of how they changed them. What? Changed the compasses? They didn't teach you that in school? Folk got short memories. It was only around about the turn of the century some Atlas company bought the patent on West and rebranded it as New North. Then they did a recall on all the compasses and issued new ones. They all point west now, and that's useless for my purposes. Okay, well, how about I find you another old one then? If you can find another pre-New North compass and at least as good condition as mine, then sure, I'll swap you. Don't really get what the point of that would be though, since you'd already have one. Well, it's a long story. Never mind then. Here, maybe this will help you. Most of the old compasses got radium paint on the dials. If you can read them at night, this old Geiger counter ought to be able to pick up the radiation from that. Where should I start? Well, most folks consider the old kind of compass to be trash nowadays, and if I was trash, I'd probably be at the old junkyard. Neat, thanks. I'm out of here. Hey, hi, hello. Does that mean you want to talk, Gabby? Oh, hey, Leroy. What's up? Gabby has a thing that is important to go and to do. Oh, what thing? A secret thing. It is a secret from Gabby, but not far, near. Gabby will go and then come back, okay? Companion vignette. Okay, go ahead, Gabby.
Oh, so many mushrooms, so much food, look at all.
Okay, so...
Oh, a mushroom, very big and full of mush, how nutritional.
Wait, is Gabby about to pop spores and have children? Do I want that tall one though? A tall one, too tall a mushroom. Gabby grow weird. Gabby would grow weird. Okay. And doesn't want this one. Right? Mushroom's so complicated. Bleh. Mushroom would get so big and strong. Mushroom cannot talk, but if it maybe could, it would say, I'm so good for a growing goblin, probably. Max HP increases by 5. Steaming crack with warmth and moist is perfect for growing, therefore popping. Yep. Gab is having kids. Time has passed, but not much. You grew very fast. Haha. First spore to grow up with big with strength. You get to be the new Gabby now. Haha, I'll be so good at that. New Gabby. Steaming crack is good for a baby. Oh yeah, you see all the other Gabbies on the ground. Baby Gabby's still growing. Get strong, baby. Yes, you are. Gabby is back. Oh hey, there you are. Sorry for a wait, but not too long. Hopes, Gabby. Nah, what were you up to? Haha, secret. You seem slightly different somehow. Nope. Gabby is exactly the same as previous Gabby. Well, okay then. Gabby does nothing but get stronger and stronger. Stronger and stronger. Fucking hell. Every time I turn around and do something, race this fool. Every time I turn my back, Gabby doing something, getting buffs and shit. A heated fishing rod cooks the trash from the inside. Trash is left medium rare, but a connoisseur would eat it well done. Got hot rod. Mysticality plus 2 and hot damage. Oh no, it does hot damage. Some shininess pile. Cast a net ring. Jazz Hands also increases your muscle and mysticality by 3. What did Jazz Hands do again? Increase your moxie. Okay, so that increases all 3 by 3. Okay. Oh wait, Geiger counter. Newest invention of that Hey Really company. This device allows you to detect radiation by making an annoying clicking noise whenever it's nearby. Internet cast nets on this ring add a jaunty little bit of percussion when you shake your hands. Bra is almost too hot to handle. Pile of trash must be especially appealing to flies. It must be solar powered or trash powered. Dig through it. Smells much worse than the other piles. Trash soaked pants. It's the worst pair of pants you could have ever imagined. Yay. Plus 20% meat drops. Damn, if I really needed meat, I could bread like the whole meat getting bundle. I swear. This hole is trying to wrestle a stove out of a pile of trash. Howdy, I'm Beanie. Hi Beanie, I'm Leroy. What are you up to? I'm trying to get this stove so I can haul it back to our hobo camp outside of Ocean City. Oh, you know about the camp? Yeah, I'll be cooking up a mess of beans once I get the stove back there, let me tell you. Asking about hobo code. Hold up. Sure, heck, I know about a dozen different symbols for beans. Wouldn't one be enough? They are looking pretty similar. Now that you mention it. Help him get the stove out. Professor grunting and heaving, the two of you manage to get the stove free. Ooh, thanks a million, pal. Now I just gotta drag this back to camp and I'll be in the beans nest. Haha. I feel like I went kind of Scottish there by accident. And then I just went with it. 3 sleeves armor. I think I can do that. Anything about sleeves armor here? Not in hats. Wouldn't be in weapons. No, okay. Offhand items, okay. Accessories. 1 sleeves armor. Only 1 sleeves armor. I need 3 sleeves armor overall. Oh, cool. That, and then go here, and it was the greasy gloves. Got a nasty spoon. Mr. Kylie +3 and sleaze damage. Okay. Can I put my pants back on now? It was the fireproof riveted mildew jeans. And then instead of, hold up, what was it? It was here. Instead of the greasy gloves, I was wearing, oh, what was I wearing? Oh, the handkerchief, 5 armor. I mean, compared to all the others, it just, like, not that high a number. Stench armor goes +5 for this. That's huge. Need a breath of fresh air, please. The opening leads to an underground labyrinth of filth. Unfortunately, your Geiger counter is ticking faintly, so you're probably gonna have to go in there. I hope you aren't wearing your favorite anything. Shit, I'm wearing my favorite everything. Turns out that this garbage dump is much deeper and older than it initially appeared. Huge rooms and tunnels have been carved out of the trash, like the worst archaeological dig imaginable. And just to make a bad scene even worse, looks like a whole gang of those horrible little fairies have made a home in here. Okay. Oh. Shovel. Huge. After I get through here, I'm gonna go and deal with whatever I need to deal with. +5 HP. Oh, I love Greg. Yeah, I just hurt them all. That's what I need. I need to upgrade Sacks of Violence. That way it's 2 damage every time, whatever. 11 physical damage. Oh wait, Sacks of Violence. No, it was the other one that does that. Twig though. Oh, it was because I was buffing all her stats +2 that she was hitting so hard before. I could put that on again. What ring was I wearing now? I forget what it does. Vicious jab, oh no. These fairies ain't nothing. Fairy cakes. Oh, loose coat hanger. Oh, cool. I lost the last one. Okay, yeah, let's start on the left and search for shit. No, Greg! You know, I kinda want Molly back. But also don't. Okay, so we'll do 11. That's 8, 8, 8, 5, 9. I'll smack your ass. Okay. Gabby, who you smacking? 7? No, not that thing. That does 6. Damn, okay. 7 to the, yeah, you can kill this fairy. Kill that dirty gun mother. I think it was 75 to upgrade the sacks, or 100. It was one of them. Forget which. Oh, ow. Smack it back, guys. Whoever goes in this this fight. Let's just move. Gabby hit hard against like one enemy that's like a lot of health, but when it comes to a lot of enemies, Gabby ain't of too much use. Then again, to heal everybody for 5, pretty good. Yeah. But I just want this fight over if I will, so it's just, you might die here, Gabby, but it's for a worthy cause. I think Gabby can kill that. Oh, Gabby can kill both. Okay, whatever. Kill that from Gabby. Fairy dust, fairy. Did I get dust before? No. 3 spooky armor. Ooh. That was an accident. Smash the piggy bank. 200 meat! There is no meat problem. A vine tub of piping hot water. Piping hot and clean water? Your brain is insisting that this is impossible and the rest of your body is yelling at you to shut up. Take off your clothes behind the privacy of this narration box and slide into the tub. Your aches, pains, and various worries drift away in luxurious steam. I splish. You splish around for a while. It's very relaxing. You continue relaxing in the hot tub until the water stops being hot. You can in effect hot bath. Reluctantly, you leave the tub and dry yourself off with a towel you find in a nearby pile of trash before putting your clothes back on. I get hot bath. 1 to everything. Cool. Flush it. 35 XP. Oh shit, how much is that? 143. Combat skills. And you go directly to fucking books for that. Crushed items, books. Here we go. Sacks of violence. Yeah, 75. Deal 2 more damage per round, so that does 3 damage per round. Cool. Oh, and that's all for it? I need 1 more mysticality to read Handgun's Tale. Okay. How much do I have? Not even 100. Okay. Oh yeah, I spent like half of it. I have 68. Okay, wait a minute. Hobo code. Oh, I didn't get to read it. Well, you've already translated this code. It says, what is junk, really? Okay, so I can't see the level of my hobo code, can I? Perks, hobo literacy, you can understand? Yeah. You are a level 10 student of the hobo alphabet. Oh. Have I learned the whole thing then? Fight them. Okay. Now, Sacks of Violence, 3 damage to all enemies. Yes, sir. Now whack that one in the front. Who giggled? It was you. You have too much health. Gabbit, kill that one. Not Greg. Stop hurting Greg. No! Okay. Okay, that's fine. Kapow. Good job, Greg. Health. Guess it doesn't matter. Gab's gonna kill it before his staff goes. Ow. Hit that with that flap slap. Greg Turtle grows stronger. Oh, he's getting to explode further in the literal garbage tunnel. Yay. More fighting. Well, even if it costed like 500, I would have spent it to do sacks again. Even if it only upped it by 1 more damage. Greg getting bullied. Now that was uncalled for. Slap. Does it stack? Because if that does, the same attack stacks like that, it just feels such bullshit. Oh, but the upgraded was so worth it. It would have been worth more than it was. Fairy Skull Wand, I believe I already got one of those. Cool. Holy dang, somebody threw away a perfectly good cow skull. These are rare as heck, considering how there haven't been any cows in this country for more than 30 years. Mounted cow skull, holy. Cool. This will look great in your room, yes it will. It's always hard to tell whether one of these is part of a normal cow somebody killed for sport, or the entirely of a horrible floating cow skull somebody killed in self-defense. Sounds like a reference to the first game. Oh shit, I can dig. Just leave the servers got counter irritate click, stomp through the crate. You give the old top of the crate a mighty stomp and end up ankle deep in compass. It's better than being ass deep in comp ankles. That's what you always say, haha. Anyways, enough jokes. You grab the least ruined looking compass. You also breathe a sigh of relief as you turn off that annoying Geiger counter. I'm about to say, if that sends me right back to the lighthouse, I'm gonna be upset. Now the other old compass look to be of value. Foot? A foot from a big statue. That's how far you are away from this, and what it is, it seems pretty depressed. You listen to the statue, it's sad about the passage of time, but you manage to make it feel a little better by reminding it it's still a really big, really strong foot. Gives you some toe jam as a gesture of thanks. Cool. Yes. Oh shit, there's a second floor. The trash has collapsed into unsafe staircase like heap. That was extremely lucky. Oh. Head on in. Okay, so that was meant to be a quicker way out instead of walking all the way back. The joke's on you, I still have a third path to check. What the hell is all this? Trash is riddled with fairy tunnels. Ugh. Oh, this is literally here just to like grind experience. I ain't doing all that. Okay, and now that I do that, guess where I'm going? To the museum with my shovel. Someone has set up a little lakeside refreshment stand here, although from its abandoned state, it doesn't look like there's been much refreshing going on in a while. Also, depending on when you get this random encounter, it might not be particularly near the lake. Maybe that's why. There's a meat-operated red cola cooler here, though, which still looks to be in working order. Red cola. 5 meat? Check the meat return slot. It's empty. Darn. Buy a soda. Cool. Drop your meat into the slot and turn the crank. The door pops open, granting access to your prize, such as it is. It's a shame that the war prompted the big soda companies to start putting their drinks in cheap tin cans instead of the nice glass bottles they used to be. Tasted much better that way. Some soda tastes better out the can than the glass, but that's just that just means you like the can taste. Okay, and now I can dig right here. Because I know there's a basement. opulent, crumbling set of stairs leading downward. Before I explore that, just let me dig up his grave real quick. Tom Danforth's pocket watch. Well, look at that. Tom got his wish after all. Okay, and then the third thing I guess has to do with down here. Holding to the Proctor's house cellar. What's this? These ancient chalk marks are mostly rubbed away and indiscernible, but they might once have been part of an ancient ritual circle. In the middle of the circle, you see the broken pieces of an old pocket watch. Was there actual witchcraft going on here after all? Spooky. Broken pocket watch. Interesting. I found one though. Okay, I need to go back in time. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Where are we? In the vandalized outhouse. Oh, yeah. Evidence to prove didn't steal your pocket watch.
Well, then present it to the court.
Here it is. This is your pocket watch, right?
Hey, yeah, it is. Wow, thanks.
Where did you find it? I'd rather not say.
It isn't evidence if you don't tell us where you found it. It might have been in your house or something.
Alright, well, I found it in your grave.
What?
I'm a time traveler from the future. Remember, I heard your mom say you love that pocket watch so much you want to be buried with it when you die. So I went back to my time and dug up your grave to see if you were. And you were. And there it is. That's crazy. You're crazy. Possibly, but it's true. And the fact that you were buried with that watch, Tom, means that you eventually would have found it wherever you lost it. So Patricia didn't steal it. Tom squints at the watch in thought, then winds it and holds it up to his ear.
It still works.
Finest craftsmanship, still works after 236 years. They won't make them like that anymore.
Okay, but this doesn't prove Patricia didn't take it. Maybe I found it in her house, or she will give it back to me or something.
Maybe, but it's a closed loop now. We can't ever know how you would have gotten your watch back, because now you got it back because I just gave it to you, and isn't that all you really wanted? Was to get your watch back? You never really believed Patricia stole it.
I would like to know what happened to it, but yeah, you're right. Sorry, Patricia. I hereby withdraw my accusation.
Thanks. Where does that leave us?
You clear Patricia on the most of the charges, but she's still accused of vandalizing the outhouse.
Does it still count as vandalism if it's true? Hey.
Yeah, it's vandalism either way.
Just checking. I'll be right back.
What the heck, mister? Is your butt just totally broken?
Is your butt just totally broken? I bet everyone's butt is broken in the future. I bet nobody can afford good working butts anymore. Stop making fun of my broken butt. It's a tragedy.
Order in your butt. I mean, court. Short recess, go.
Thanks. Okay, so I need to get down there. But I need 5-letter German word. Hide behind it. You don't really have a reason to do that. She was stirred. Unfortunately, she's too genteel to just throw the. She returned to her conversation. Hush to hear. What do I do with the? Like, I got the where to go? Damn, I went a bit down. Okay. Okay, where's quest items? There it is. Sandwich outhouse graffiti rubbing. Okay, but what do I do with that? Gives you a chief. Your husband's still riding the circuit? Indeed, Clarence is gone for many days. Okay. Alright, Tom at the church. Talk to you later. Okay. Haven't found the key. Haven't found the 5-letter word. Wait, whose house is this? Proctor. Maybe it's on the grave. Wait, is this P, T, E, and R? There's no P, so I can't do Peter. Okay. Bartholomew? Nope. Patience? Nope. There's the Putman's Proctor. Alicia Proctor. Inky blackness in that direction. Our town founder. Okay. Okay.